Good afternoon, Prenanda, Croizo. Welcome back to the channel. Here we are once again on Puzzle Combat, and once again, the Island of Monsters has returned. Monster Island, here we are again. So here is the map and everything else now. It's we are learning a little bit more about it. The first thing I would say is that you probably want most of your exploration to be done by your weaker players, or the ones not necessarily weaker, but the ones who have less rosters, less heroes available, because exploring is quite expensive, whereas attacking things isn't quite so expensive. So that is probably the first golden rule. The energy resets every 8 hours, which was annoying because I was at work, so I only managed to do about half of my first round. So I probably should have done some more exploring. So if you're short of time, do a bit of exploring, because if you click on a square that needs to be explored, you can see here. So let's say I go for this one. Oh, hang on, where am I? Why can I not move? Are we not moving? No. So let's say I go to this square by here, which hasn't been explored. You can see it uses up 30 energy just to go into it, so it can take quite a bit. So this is a quick way to use energy, is to go into a dark square. So that's a quick way to use energy. And if you're short of time, then that's actually quite a good option, just to sort of try and help your alliance out. So I would recommend don't do what I did and actually leave energy left over, because it's all lost when the reset at the 8 hour mark comes in. Obviously, it can be a bit tricky because playing, like, you do have windows, and you have to sort of recognise that people have to have real lives and things to do, and you can't always choose how and when and everything else you're going to play. Now I can see up the top here, Chillum has found what I'm assuming is a purple monster. So I might attack that with a yellow team. There's another purple one there, and then there is a horde up here in the top corner. And Vivus, literally, just as I was talking, just found a horde in sector D6. So what's I need to say? Just wiped out one horde. You have the energy to heal a horde. Yeah, I think I've got the energy to kill a horde, probably. So the hordes are, I'm going to go back to base. So you can see moving on explored terrain is very, very low energy. Going to go into the camp. Now, I lost 3 heroes in my earlier attacks, so I'm going to... Thrasher and Marina are probably best out of it anyway. So, yeah, I want to edit team, sorry. Press the right thing. Now, for the hordes, I'm mainly using my 4 stars and thinking. So, I'm going to bring in Bridget. Now, hordes are a mixed bunch, so you get a range of different heroes. I'm going to go for this. Let's see how we get on. I'm going to swap out those battle items and swap in some some of these. And yeah, there we go. I think that'll do us. Right, so the horde was up in the top corner up here somewhere. There we go. Chest has been found in... Ooh, somebody's found a treasure chest. I've never found a treasure chest, so I'm not even sure what goes with them. So 24 energy to move there, which is not actually that much, really, considering that I use more than that exploring one square. And off I hop. Here we are, and we're going to go in. Okay. How do I attack them? Am I missing something here? Oh, no, I clicked on the wrong square, that's why. Yeah, that wasn't very clever. Oh, it's he. I think possibly somebody has just killed the horde. Well, that's just typical. Right, let me have a look at the world map, because I'm getting confused here now. So I've got, there is a monster up there, or is there I am, oh, yeah, that wasn't very clever. There is an apex monster down here. Let's go and get this horde down by here. So let's at least try and make sure I'm attacking the right thing. That didn't go very well. Still, never mind. Like I say, world energy for moving around on the open map is pretty good. You don't need to go too crazy. Here I come. And no. Right, and now I can attack. Now, I'm going to quickly get Bridget charged up, because I'm going to want to have as much health as I can. Now, these guys appear like the zombies in not the zombie event, which I hate, but the zombie missions, which I quite like. So Bridget is hopefully going to keep most people alive by keeping them armoured up, so that they don't lose too much health over each turn. It's not looking great, this is it. So Mo is going to be really helpful here because he'll set everyone on fire and boost his attack. And right, there we go. So if Mo can set them all on fire, and he sets every one of them on fire, boo! So they're all burning. That's 19 monsters left. I don't know if I have to defeat the Horde or where I stand. What happens here? I'm going to target a monster in the middle, this one here, because most of my guys do a certain amount of attack to everyone. That did quite a few of them. Right, let's see if we can finish this monster off that's over by here. And let's blow this grenade. So Mo, conveniently, they're all burning, which is nice. Oh, but now they're not. I will, let's see, health isn't too much of an issue. I'm going to get Mo ready again, because Mo, the advantage of Mo is he hits everyone and sets them all on fire, which is good. So now they're all burning nicely, crisping up well. Just like a gigantic barbecue. This Horde, 18 monsters left. Rocket Rain hits most of them as well, so that set them on, well, they were already on fire, but set on fire still more so. There we are. Going to target. Oh, there we are. Going to target this one over here with Rocky. In hindsight, probably Wallace wasn't the best choice to bring. Probably would have been better off without him, as he is only going to hit one guy. Would have been more sense to hang on to him for a an apex predator. So there's a lesson learned. Think about which heroes you've got. Do you want your you do want your what do you call it? Your Horde teams to be like spray and pray. Is that the right word? Pray and spray, oh, you know what I mean. Basically, they're just firing off tons and tons of bullets and hitting all manner of stuff. Bridget is a really good option to sort of basically once you lose health, you don't ever get it back. So or at least to you get a certain amount you can't reclaim. So it's quite well worth having a load of a healer or an armourer. Armourers are better in some ways because they can actually stop you losing any health, and that's obviously why I used the charge potions to get Bridget ready right at the start. Wallace, as I say, mistake in hindsight, but probably not enough of a mistake to be worth going all the way back to camp to change him for... Who would I change him? I'd probably change him for Boomer, who is a hit all green. Spray and pray green. There we are. Glad to see. Oh, I should have boosted his attack then. Oh, too late. Never mind. I'll do it now anyway. So worth having attack boosts up. 7 left to go. They are withering. Definitely withering. Taking the advantage here. Numerous killings are going on. There we are, down to 4 monsters, down to... It says two, it said 2 even before it got there. The computer obviously worked out that one of them was going to die even before I killed it. Just going to heal them up. Worth taking healing things because obviously where it does reduce your health with each time round, you kind of want to make sure you have as much health as you finish your mission as possible. Boom, 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 boom. Now, what I'm not sure about is, does this destroy the Horde? Is the Horde done once I have done this, or can other players still hit Horde? So no monsters left now. Bye-bye, Horde. Or at least that 20's done. So 9,780 points. There we are. So I've killed 60 out of 80. So yeah, that's right. So there's 80 monsters in the Horde overall. I have killed 20 of them. So now I've got, I think it's probably worth, I'm going to attack this Horde again. So I'm going for power. But I'm now short of battle items. Now that, of course, I hadn't thought out. So it possibly would have been worth going back to base just to get some battle items to help me keep everyone alive. So there we are. You live and learn. So there we are. So back and forth to base is probably quite a good option in a lot of cases. Yeah, in terms of battle items, I probably should have gone back here. Never mind. Right, so this will add some inaccuracy. Kind of want to get... There we go. There we are. That's nice. Nice little combo rolling in there. I'm going to get... I'm going to fire it off because I've got Astrid and Mo ready to go off. And then lots of damage being done there. Lots of things burning nicely. probably should have, if in hindsight, 2 burners is probably not the best idea. I probably should have had, you know, a poisoner and a burner. I don't know if I've got any. If I've got poison, I must have some people who do poison damage, because then you can do double damage and have you know, your damage over time significantly increasing all the time. I suspect though that this will be the last hurrah for this small group, and then they will need to go back to base to be at least reinstated with battle items and things. In hindsight as well, antidotes not required for a horde, so still learning as we go along. Don't need antidotes because hordes don't appear to do any sort of special attack damage, which is nice. So it's safe for me, it means I could take something else as a battle item. And things like, you know, flashbangs and things like that would really be quite effective against some of these guys, simply because you can blind them all in one single hit, which is, you know, quite a nice thing to be able to do. Still thinking about, you know, how I can use my heroes most effectively. Just trying to decide whether to take them all back to base at the end of this one or whether to carry on. Astrid, let's do it. I mean, I'm going to have to go back to base for battle items. I'm not sure if I'm going to change my team, but will need to change my battle items. Now, it costs more. What do you call it? More world energy every time I attack them from now. So it's 25 world energy to attack them at the moment. It started off as 15. Probably not worth going above 45, I would guess. So I can still attack them at the moment, but probably don't want to go too mad. Because I'm using more and more world energy, and the world energy is more and more relevant, and something I'm going to run out of as the game progresses. Going to target this guy first. Let's see if we can finish him off. Or Rocky didn't quite finish him off. Only 3 left, so this is, you know, these guys are certainly going to be dead very soon. I'm going to target these guys because Astrid might set both of them on fire with a bit of luck. There we are. They're both burning. It's always a bit hard with the hordes to know exactly where your nearby enemy damage is going to go. Boom, boom, boom. There we are. That is a pretty reasonable horde attack. I would have said that. I'm quite pleased with that. Monsters killed 20. So that's about half the horde done. Now, before I do it, I'm definitely going back to base now. So I'm going to move back to my base. Pew, pew, pew. As you can see, 7 energy to move back to your base. It's not too bad, really. And items have automatically been refilled. So let's go back. Don't need to. I'm not going to change my heroes quite yet. They're still holding up reasonably well. This will probably be the last attack for these 5 heroes because their health is beginning to sort of slip away. So I'm going to go, as I said before, I'm going to get Bridget ready so they all have about 300 armour. That gives them a bit of a shield against being mashed. So armours are really useful on this event because they can stop your heroes actually losing health at all. So you can see Bridget has basically lost nearly no health, and that's after 3 attacks. So your armour boosters, especially ones that instantly boost armour, are really, really valuable on Island of what's it? Monster Island, I think, not Island of Monsters. Well, you know what I mean. It's like the Judean People's Front and the People's Front of Judea. Which is a reference which some people might get, but not everyone. Again, I probably should have changed my battle items and actually got rid of those antidotes, which, as I sort of previously said, I didn't need. But, you know, I'm doing a video and thinking about several things at once. So I'm not going to stress over the fact that I got that wrong. And here we go. I'm going to stick a healing thing on Bridget because I think I got a feeling Bridget can probably, even if some of the others don't make it into too many other raids, I think Bridget has got the potential to be carrying on and doing lots of things. Definitely working quite well for me at the moment. Targeting the central monster here, and then boom, 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 boom. Attack boost is going to go off again, and then we've got 5 in a row yellow. That's nice. Oh, I thought I'd get Mo ready. Oh, well. So Mo will be ready on the next one, which is good because I want to set everyone on fire. Going to target one of the ones at the back because I think Mo will take care of a lot of them now. And there we are. Horde is simmering nicely. Boil on a low heat, gas mark 4 for 24 minutes, etc., etc. Oh dear. Board not looking great, but there we are. So this is dealing with a horde. So horde. So I mean, these are my recommendations, and I'm kind of making up as I go along here, as ever, as I'm sort of trying to figure things out. So obviously, as I sort of mentioned previously, in terms of exploration, you basically want the players who have the smaller benches in your alliance. They may have some strong heroes, but if they have a small bench of heroes and they haven't got the depth of the team, get them to go off and do a lot of the exploring, because if you haven't got any heroes left, exploring is something you can do to help everybody else out, so that's really good. In terms of the hordes, you don't need to take antidotes, step one. You want a mixture of heroes, but you really want a few hit-all heroes really come into their own here. An armourer like Bridget can really keep everyone else alive. Try not to let your heroes die. I mean, that sounds like common sense, but specifically on this, once they're dead, they're out of it. And I have got a couple of heroes who died facing one of the alpha monsters. It's not worth losing heroes to the hordes particularly. You can see, like, Aroki is probably not going to be seeing another raid after this next, possibly next two, in fairness. But his future is sort of fairly, he's going to be retired to the camp where he can stay safe and, I don't know, do camp things. Smoke, I was about to say smoke some weed, that wouldn't be appropriate. Sing Kumbaya and, all those other campy things that camp people do. I go camping, but I've never sung Kumbaya in my life. But that's neither here nor there. That's just slipping into an aside. There we go. And boom, 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 boom. And they're all dead. Hooray! The monsters are all gone. Now, monsters still alive. 20. Last attack. Let's see what happens when I actually finish off a horde, because I'm pretty confident I will finish them off. Now, 45, I would say, is the most world energy I would recommend spending on a single. I wouldn't go above 45, because then it starts getting really expensive in terms of your world energy to return ratio. You get the rest of your alliance involved, get them to do things to help everybody else out. That's where you're looking there. I'm not going to blow the purple grenade quite yet, because I want to sort of clear a bit of space, get some other tiles in play. Then we've got a yellow grenade as well now. Just go down this side. Going to target this one over here to the side, and let's use my health thing on Mo. Mo, obviously, I kind of want to keep alive, because I keep sort of saying he's pretty valuable on this kind of raid. Boom, 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 and there we are. Oh, look at that! Look at that! It's beautiful, beautiful cascade. Oh, track 12. Oh, there we are. I'm surprised that stopped, that one, to be fair. That seemed to be rolling on and on and on and on. Hang on. Don't need to do that. It's already in play. Right. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. They're going off. They're going off. And I will just target this one over the far side. Now, this next move will blow the red grenade as well. Double boom, boom, boom. Oh, a green grenade coming in. Plenty of combos here. So combos are nearly always good on this kind of event. They're nearly always good in most events, unless you're just chucking mana at your enemies and just getting them all fully charged for no real benefit to yourself. This, hopefully, I'm not going to use the grenade because I want to get Mo ready. Now I'm going to hang on to Mo for a second, which may seem like an odd thing to do, but I'm thinking I may as well get a few more yellow tiles on the board, and a few more monsters on the board as well before I use Mo. So now I think it's probably the time to use Mo, and then I'm going to use this everybody going off thing. So yeah, Horde's definitely worth taking, hit all heroes like Mo. He's really proven himself here today. So well done, Mo. I give you a pat on your shiny head. Your shiny head can have a little pat. Pat, 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 pat. His, to be fair, Mo's shiny head is very much like my shiny head, so I can't say too much. Hair loss, one of them things. What do we call it? I'm way too lazy for I'm also way too stingy to have like hair implants. I mean, well, I'm bald. Let's face it, just live with it. That's life. There's some survey that says a lot of women like bald men. I imagine that was probably a survey made up by bald men, though, so let's be fair. So here we go, and, there we are, tiles flying into them. Boom, 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 boom. So with this team of 4 stars, I would have defeated this horde altogether, hopefully. I don't know what it actually means to defeat a horde altogether, so I will find out in just a second. So this will be my first time I've sort of completely defeated a horde. I will still have a fair amount of world energy left to use. Now, some of it I might use to go exploring. Some of it I might use in terms of attacking. I'm not sure. I might try and hit an apex monster and then use a bit to go exploring. So there we are. So this horde is now wiped out. Woo! And it will be time to go back to camp, change my team, and think about what I'm going to hit next. Horde defeated. Dum 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 dum. Farmer Ben defeated a horde in sector D6. Now there's a thing here. I don't know. Oh, I think that just means. That just means that horde has been defeated. But there's a timer on it. I'm not sure what that timer means, so that's going to be interesting. 12 hours to go until that horde is back. And now it's time to return to base. And then consider my next move. Now, given the length of this video so far, I'm not actually going to consider my next move right now. I will do that a little bit later on, but I'm going to stop this video here. I like to try and keep my videos to a sort of reasonable length. Where are we up to? 20. Oh, that's outside the reasonable length. Anyway, so there we are. I'm going to finish this video here. It just remains for me to say thank you very much for watching. Do please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. As ever, I will try and get back to people. I know I'm a little bit behind on comments again, which I'm afraid is very much a standard theme, but I will try and get back to you. In the meantime, it just remains for me to say thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And may death come swiftly to your enemies.